a lot of people don't outline or don't like to outline is because they don't have the tools necessary to outline properly and keep it efficient. I know for a lot of us writers, we still use the dinosaur method of subject notebooks. And I know I used this for my first novel, Addiction, but it's extremely messy. Stuff is just unorganized. It's out of place. There's no particular order to things. Even if you try to do your best to track and things, it's still unorganized and it's unhelpful. So I think that can be a huge turnoff for writers when they're trying to outline is you don't have the proper tools to make a good outline, a proper outline, so that you could track your book and your work properly. So for me, I'm done using this. Bye bye. And I created this Author's Guide to Plotting Your Book. Keep your book plot consistent. This is a workbook for writers created with the intents and purposes of helping you outline and plot your story. This workbook is especially helpful for those that are working on their book currently, any whips you may have, but it's also good for ideas you get that you're not ready to work on yet. Jot down the information so that you can have it for future reference. So for example, if you're already working on a whip and you don't want to interrupt yourself and you want to keep working on that, but you have a new idea, you can come down in here. You can write down your idea. You can just jot it down. And that way you don't forget it. You don't lose it. You can just keep moving forward with your current whip, but you'll still have it ready for when you're ready to work on your new one. And then when you're ready, you come in here, you plot your chapters out. Each chapter, you get in here and you work, just write down the basic information for your chapters, up to 25 of those. And then when you're ready to work on the chapter, you come in here, you got a chapter breakdown. In here, you put down any important information that you have, dates, time frame, timelines, characters, and things like that. And for each chapter, you get a SWOT analysis. Yeah, I added an extra T. That T is for last T is for thoughts. You got strengths, weaknesses, opportunities. You got your threats, and then you got thoughts. And again, you come in here, you see this is chapter 2, but it's got up to 25 chapters for you to work on. And when you're ready to move on, you got your timeline. You keep track of everything in your book that's important, dates, places, everything that happens. And lastly, you got your character breakdown. All right, you keep track of all your important character information, names, places, ages, height, whatever you need to track. So there it is, a workbook created for you to outline and plot your stories.